Speaking of World 15, lads.
Should have been.
You should have been.
No, I would have loved to have been. World 15.
Deluded.
Yeah, and we all deluded. How could imagine being in the World 15, Andrew?
Do you honestly think you were ever close to it?
I don't know.
You're poor.
Hand on heart, it depends what the World 15 meant. I don't like, as in, what, top 5 in your position of the world at some point, 2013, maybe. Not.
Who would make a team? Who would make your team now?
So I'm going to go with my forwards, if I may, Andrew. We start with the most important. Start with the foundation. So I won't say what I put on the group chat to Rob, but instead of putting Cyril By at 1, I put old Cyril. Just sounded better. So Cyril By, happy with me? Shall I just run through it? You can challenge me at the end. This is right now, by the way. This isn't like who I would want in my World 15. This is like on current form from the rugby that I've seen. And as you know, I watch a load of... Yeah, I just watch rugby up here, mainly. Yeah. So I've had to add in a few. So some of them is historic. So I've gone old Cyril By at 1. I've gone Dan Sheehan at hooker, which you could say is a good shout. Andrew, I've got the nod of approval. All-rounder. Brilliant. Love this interview with Brian O'Driscoll as well, so maybe he's fresh in my psyche. But I've gone Dan Sheehan, right now, on form, all-rounder. Tight head was hard. If Winnie Antonio didn't play how he did against Saracens, I would have been thinking Tyke Furlong. Is it Lomax, the All Black? Just because he's an All Black.
Tyrell Lomax, yeah.
I would have put him in there just because he's an All Black, but I've not. I've gone Winnie Antonio, who is not that weenie, but something might be weenie, but I don't want to talk about that. Second row's really interesting because I went stereotypical early on. I went Eben Etzebeth, who is definitely in, and Brodie Retallick just because it's Brodie Retallick. And I thought, you know what? No. In my mind, he isn't the form lock at the minute. I've gone Thibaut Flamont.
Oh, I was going to say Big Willie, Little Willie.
Oh. No, Andrew, let's do this at the end. Let's not do this now because I'm easily changeable. Thibaut Flamont, how he played in the Six Nations and how he played for Toulouse
better than James Ryan.
Yeah, I think he is. Right now, and there's not much in it. But we're talking World 15, Andrew, so you could put one of 3 in these positions. So I
just picked a Grand Slam winner, but don't worry about it. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine, yeah. Oh, gosh. And right, I'm breaking yours down. So I've gone Eben Etzebeth, who's injured at the minute, and he should be back for the World Cup, and Thibaut Flamont. So if it was right now, then Eben wouldn't be playing, but he's not right now. This is like dream scenario of games just played. Back row. Again, this is going to be up for debate, but I'll just hit you with it. I've gone Kelly Doris at 6. I've gone Charles Olivon at 7 because he looks like me. And I've gone Ardie Surveyor at 8 because he screams and shouts, and he's one of my favourite players. And I love his social media page as well. But in terms of how he plays the game, back row is always going to be up for debate because there is a lot of players that could be in the World 15. So, to recap...
The one I'm just going to ask you about in the back row, can I do that now or not?
Were you going to mention Josh van der Fleer?
World Player of the Year. Don't worry about that. It's a World 15. Do not
Andrew, that was last year,
James.
Andrew, that was last year. This is right now. This is like today.
This is still right now. He won it in December.
All right, I get you. This is mine. I'm picking the forwards. It's not ours. This is mine. So I'm going to run through my team. Old Cyril By at 1. Dan Sheehan at 2. Winnie Antonio 3. Eben Etzebeth 4. Thibaut Flamont at 5. Kelly Doris at 6. Charles Olivon, looks like me, at 7. And Ardie Surveyor, runs like me, at 8.
Would have had Samasoni Takiaho at 2.
Of course you would have. Yeah, of course you would have.
All Blacks are garbage at the minute, mate. He's playing well.
They're coming.
I know they're coming. He's playing well for the Chiefs. He's just signed a new contract, but yeah. Not bad, Jim. Can't believe you haven't picked Josh van der Fleer, though. Player of the Year. World Player of the Year. And you work for World Rugby.
He didn't reply my DM about coming on the pod, so
that's fair.
Exactly. Thank you. Now you know. You've asked me out. I've told you
not
straight.
Not having him, Josh.
No, exactly.
Now, Josh. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to the backs.
Oh, I wonder who 9 is.
Let me work out who 9 is.
I thought we were going to go through a whole show without mentioning him.
Just tell me you've put Ben White in.
I don't know how he won it. He won the Six Nations Player of the Tournament when Ireland won a Grand Slam, which I don't agree with. But Dupont, obviously, best 9 on the planet, without fail, starts at 9. Here's one for you that you won't agree with, James. You've written him off many times. You tried to retire him 4 years ago. Johnny Sexton at 10.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to go Andre Pollard. I was like, he's just got into form, but that's fine. But you're on it. I suppose he's injured, doesn't matter. So is Evan.
But he got injured in the last game of the Six Nations towards the end when he'd won the Grand Slam for Ireland, playing ridiculously well.
So you put Johnny Sexton in right now?
Yes. Name me a 10 that's played better. He's just won a Grand Slam. dominated the team, captained the team. Name me a 10.
Finn. Russell.
Come on, mate. Yeah, mate, he had a good game against England.
Oh, don't you swear. Don't you dare.
Had a good game against Wales. What happened against Ireland?
I don't know. I can't remember. Too long ago.
Exactly. Finn for talent, yes, but as a 10, I'm a 10 that as a controlling 10. I didn't have the talents that Finn had or anywhere near it. So I like a controlling 10, and Sexton has the lot. So I'm going Johnny Sexton.
I love Johnny, but I just don't know whether. Anyway, this is your bet. Sorry. I don't want to cannibalise it.
Centres, Lavani Bottia at 12.
Oh.
I mean, you name me another centre. I thought about Karevi, but he's playing in Japan, so he's taking it easy at the minute. Name me another inside centre at the minute.
Well, he's been playing 7, but that's fine.
He hasn't. He's been playing.
Semi?
Semi's been injured a lot. He plays 13. Name me a 12. The Bottia's always at 12, Jim.
Sione Tuipulotu. Hard to say that he's not in form.
No, not bad. Good shout. But when Bottia runs at him, who's winning that collision?
Well, if you put Bottia in, like, we can't argue. If you put him at 12, no one can argue with that.
Yeah.
Right.
13, Gary Ringrose. He was just outstanding at the minute, without a shadow of a doubt. Back three is really interesting. And this is where there is a lot of debate, I'd say. Back three, Cheslin Colby gets in the team.
Mate, half fit he gets in.
Yeah, true. He's a legend. Pinot on the other wing.
Without doubt, Moneyball man.
Yeah, unbelievable. And then my fullbacks, I was between two. Hugo Keenan, he doesn't look like he necessarily should be a rugby player. You know, like the way he runs. And then Thomas Ramos is the other one.
Yeah. Ramos is on fire at the minute.
I'm going Hugo Keenan.
Really?
Grand Slam champ.
Yeah, you've been manipulated in Copper Jacks, though. That's why Copperface Jacks has taken you to a point where you're blinded by love.
Could be there in a few weeks' time as well, Jim. So, I'm going Irish players. Hugo Keenan at 15.
Captain. Let's pick a captain.
It's got to be a forward. A big believer in forwards need to be captains to win World Cups.
No, I'm going Ardy Surveyor because he did that. He did that scary movement thing, which it actually made me feel a bit funny. That so, yeah, and he can do the hacker. So, like, even if they need to do the hacker, he's the captain because he can stand at the front and do it and do that funny thing with his thumb.
Pod. Rugby Pod.